The Washington Post reports that Putin and Le Pen, that is Russia and Le Pen going for elections in France, have done it together to topple Macron and destabilize Europe. All Western European governments will change, he said. France's far-right national arm, RN Party, accused in a Washington Post investigation of insisting on maintaining relations with the Kremlin, Russia that is, and seeking to weaken France's support for Ukraine, today denounced a hoax while reaffirming its will to review sanctions targeting Russia. And according to the American newspaper's investigation, Russia is conducting a coup operation in France in which Marine Le Pen's far-right party is said to be playing a major role. And the paper cites Kremlin documents obtained by a European security agency implicating Vladimir Putin's entourage, whose methods, according to the same source, combine social media influence led by troll farms and the support of far-right parties. The broader goal is to destabilize Europe, according to the Washington Post. Quote, all the governments of Western Europe will change, and quote, assures Jean-Luc Chaffos, a former Minister of European Parliament associated with the RN, who is cited by the American newspaper. The Washington Post, in its investigation published on Saturday, also report that Chaffos rents out a floor of his residence in Strasbourg to the second in command of the Russian embassy in France, who was at the Council of Europe until the Russian blockade from this in March 2022. It's all a hoax, National Security spokesman Laurent Jacobelli responded to Sud Radio. He claimed that there is no connection between Russia and his party. Last June, the Macron government rapporteur on a parliamentary committee had called the National Front, the FN, which was later renamed the National Alarm, RN, as transmission belt for Russia's positions, and insisted on the party's alignment with the Russian discourse during the illegal annexation of Crimea in 2014, an alignment that occurred shortly after the signing of a loan to the party from a Czech-Russian bank. The RN is indeed the Kremlin's representative in France and plays a primary role in relaying Putin's propaganda, President Emmanuel Macron's Renaissance Presidential Party said in a message to Platform X after the Washington Post investigation. This position was rejected by Jacobelli, who recalled that the RN's clear position on Russian invasion of Ukraine, which was condemned by Marine Le Pen as early as February 2022. Le Pen's national alarm is Putin's pawn. The party is talking about nonsense, but the party remains wary of offensive arms assistance given to Kiev and opposes useless embargoes imposed on Moscow. 5 months before the European elections, Jacobelli also did not hide that a victory of the extreme right would cause a radical change, mainly in the sanctions imposed on certain countries because of their policies. This is from Pinta Post. I might have translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.